Okay, CJ, we have this thing that we do over here, a segment where we kind of do a roll call where we'll throw out people's names and you kind of give us the first opinion or story about that person. If you're cool to do that, Reggie, do you mind throwing out some names?
Yeah. Well, the first person I got to throw out is somebody that's very well respected. I know CJ respect very well from our neighborhood that grew up around there. That was kind of a legend on the YouTube and a legend in our area growing up. I'm gonna go with China Doll, Marcus Nunn.
China Dog, man, that's my peer, man. That's my brother, man. Man. I mean, what can I say about Dog? Everybody know about Dog, man. You know what I'm saying? Dog is our brother. You know what I'm saying? Dog is our big brother. You know what I'm saying? He's always been that. He always will be that. I love Dog. I love Marcus.
Yeah. What I loved about him and what I knew about him, and I was when I was on the streets. Well, for a minute he was on the streets, but he was mainly in jail. A lot, or prison, a lot of his time. But what I remember about him was he had the connection with the 7-O's and the Looters.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to meet Dog so bad when I left Stephen C. Foster going into Whaley Junior High School, but Dog had ended up getting arrested and went to Wright or something, and I didn't get to see Marcus until I don't think I laid my eyes on Marcus until 1981.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, till 1981. But his name was.
Yes.
It was ringing. It was like household name on these side, man. Everybody, you had to know Dog, or you needed to meet Dog, man. And I wanted to meet Marcus, and I finally got the chance to meet Marcus. I actually met his father in prison before I met him.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. I was in prison with Willie, so I got to meet his dad before I met him.
Okay. Another person. This is a person I kind of talk bad about. And I only had a bad run-in. I had one bad run-in with him. And so I never really cared for him too much. But everybody, even when I talk bad about him, they be like, Reg, you wrong on that one. And they like this dude. And everybody got respect for him. He's no longer with us, rest in peace. But if you can tell us anything you know about Stanley Pitts.
Oh, Stan the man. Stan the man. I remember Stan came home from prison. He had left San Quentin. I can't actually remember the year he left, but I know I was a young kid. Stan and Terry was real close with one another.
Okay, yes. Okay.
Yeah, Stan and Terry was real close with one another, and I remember Stan coming. Cynthia was staying on Harris in the neighborhood at that time, in between Orchard and Carlin, down the street from Aikens. And there used to always be parties and shit down there by Cynthia's house. Cynthia bring the crowd and shit.
Oh yeah, Cynthia always had a female. She always had a female at her house.
She always cooking, got all this stuff going on. Candy and cupcakes everywhere throughout the house. So we all hanging around down there with Cynthia and shit at the parties. She was with what's her name at that time?
My boy Charlie P.
No. She was with Scootisha's dad.
Oh shit. The one they say created the Pirus.
Scooter.
Oh, Scooter. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking of you said the daughter. Okay, yes. Okay, you're right.
Yeah, the daughter.
Okay.
The daughter.
I was thinking the pudding, but go ahead. Yeah.
Oh no, you talking about the son? You thinking of Lamont?
Yeah, Lamont. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about Scootisha.
Yeah.
So we be down there. So anyway, Stan came down there. He got out, and he had a Cadillac Brougham. He had a 78, 79 Brougham, and that motherfucker was so goddamn clean red. I said, man, where red? I said, Stan, where you get this car? Man, whose car is this? He said, man, Terry gave me this car. He said, come on, ride with me. We're going to go to some other parties. I was like,
I'm laughing at Terry.
Yeah, I was like, because Stan was a treacherous dude.
Oh man, he's the only person. Reggie, he heard Reggie was my father was looking for him, and that nigga was sitting on our porch one day. I came home and I was like, Nigga, who you think you stand? And nigga say, "Yeah, I heard your daddy looking for me. He want to talk to me. Let's talk."
Yeah, but that's the homie. May he rest in peace, man. Another dude, you know what I'm saying? One of our peers, one of my peers, you know what I'm saying? A dude that showed me the way on the streets and in the prison system. So yeah, I got a lot of love and respect for Stan. You know what I'm saying? I miss him. You know, I pray for him daily. You know, all my deceased homeboys, I pray for him daily. You know, and it's just like that, dog. You know what I'm saying? These is dudes that I spent a whole lot of time with. You know what I'm saying, on the streets, you know what I'm saying, and in prison, you know what I'm saying. And as you know, most of my life was in prison. I was pretty much raised in prison. You know, I started gangbanging at 15, and my first time going to prison, I was 18 years old. I hadn't been to juvenile camp. I hadn't been to YA.
Gotcha. Here's another family I'm going to bring up to you, and I'll let you pick any one of the brothers. Any one of them. Because they lived on Killing down the street from my grandmother, so I used to see them a lot.
Hey, look, I was going to say something to that. Look. Was it your dad? Was it your dad? Or is it your... Who is Charles? Is Charles...
That's my uncle. That's my dad's younger brother.
That's your uncle. That's your uncle. All right. Are they the ones that arrested Wayne?
Who?
Wayne.
Who's Wayne?
Smiley.
Oh! I think it was my uncle. I'm not for sure. I have to ask Reggie Sr. But, but you know who I was talking about then. You know who I was going to ask you about.
Exactly. We talking about Smiley Robinson.
Exactly. Tell us a story about Big Smiley.
Man, you know what, Reg? I don't have any stories about Smiley on the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because that nigga was prison, huh? He just ran on walls.
He's first generation motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, motherfuckers, Smiley a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, trust me.
They, you know, Smiley in prison, they tried some shit, you know, homies was dissatisfied with some shit Smiley. And they tried to go at Smiley, you know what I'm saying? Smiley done whooped 2-3 motherfuckers from him and all kind of shit.
Smiley messed up. I don't say it in a cold way. You might get mad at me, so I might have to edit this, but Smiley was doing things to the homies when they came through there that he should have been doing to those niggas on the other side.
But we ain't gonna talk about that.
I know, but I was saying that's what he should have been doing to niggas on the other side.
But the homies, you know what I'm saying? The homies didn't, you know, they didn't dig that, so they went to holler at him, but they didn't succeed. You know what I'm saying? When they went to try to holler at him on the yard, he the one succeeded. You know what I'm saying?
No, he wasn't taking that. Yeah.
But look though. So when I first go to prison, right? I leave the county jail, and I'm going to Chino Reception Center. I'm on the bus with Smiley Robinson. I ain't never been to prison in my life.
Oh yeah, so he took you under.
Oh, he took me under.
He took you under.
He took me under, man.
So I know you had to respect that. That's the one thing you learn. There was a dude. There was only one dude that was, you know, and I've never been no gang member or anything, but everybody knew where I grew up at. Everybody knew what I was. So that little time I had to go do. There was one dude.
Right, that was funny to me. That was funny to me.
It wasn't funny to me.
I left you at death row, and I left you at death row in '98 when I walked away from death row. I didn't want to be at death row no more for my reasons, and I walked away and I went back to the streets and I got caught up.
If we're gonna talk about that, we're gonna talk about your time at death row. Let's finish our roll call.
Okay,
we're gonna talk about that time. Okay, I forgot about that story. You got a great story. Let's just do one more, then we're going to get into that great story for the next episode. You know, I'll do somebody nobody probably have ever heard about that I know you should have a great relationship with, that I always like because I like the sister a lot. And my auntie Yolanda and her sister were best friends. But Tony Scott, you got any stories about Tony Scott crazy ass?
Tony Scott off of Pine, down the street from
us? Right down the street from you. Not really?
Vaguely, I'm not sure. I think Tony was Tony a pimp, trying to be a pimp?
Tony was good. We're going to leave Tony alone, yeah. I want to get somebody you really know. How about, you know, this is somebody I always like. I'm just telling you people I like. I know you got other relationships because you fuck with everybody. How about Kenny Womack, Showboat? He lived right down the street from you.
Yeah, Showboat. He stayed down the street around the corner. He on well, he's on Pan Ass.
Penn S. He want no Penn S.
Right. Well, right off the corner. The corner of mine. Yeah, I don't really have no.
Yeah, they a little younger. I was a little bit too young for you.
Yeah, they younger, but you know what I'm saying, Reg, Showboat, you know what I'm saying, Tony, everybody, homie, that grew up in that neighborhood with us, homie, since we've been kids, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have a strong attachment to them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Whether I ran with them, you know what I'm saying, in the streets, or, you know what, we probably played sports together. You know, and Foster, you know what I'm saying, going over there playing basketball or baseball or football, you know, in the schoolyard when we was little kids, you know what I'm saying? So I hold all that stuff dear, you know what I'm saying? And I don't have, you know, I love all my homies, you know what I'm saying? I love everybody from over there.
Me too.
I love everybody off the east side.
You know what? And I talk a lot of shit and all of that, but you know what? I don't have nothing but great memories about all those dudes over there growing up. Nothing but great memories. You know, they forget how we all played basketball, baseball. We had all those park and recreation programs in Compton back in the late 70s, early 80s. It's just not there anymore.
Yeah, man, in the late 70s, early 70s when we was young kids over there, hell, all the men in the neighborhood, whether it was a homeboy's father or
exactly.
a homegirl's
Mr.
father.
Ford.
They was the baseball coach. They was the baseball coach.
Mr. Coach Ario. Coach Ario, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Mr. Ray.
They wives worked in the snack bar.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? At Foster, you know, so Miss Ray was, you know,
Miss Ray,
you know
Darren Ray and them, yeah.
Mr. Ray had his team, you know what I'm saying? Stanley Robinson, father had his team. Yes. Joe Robinson.
Hario. I played for Mr. Hario. That's who I speak of a lot. But my dad had the basketball team over there. He called them the Imperial Court Stars from the Watts. But he had them playing for him over there. So yeah.
So yeah, you know, our community was rich for that, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I couldn't ask for a better upbringing. You know what I'm saying?
We didn't know no better. We thought we was in Beverly Hills. We didn't know nothing about Bel Air.
Yeah. I couldn't ask for nothing better, man.
Exactly.